Many of you will not realise the potential you actually have to fix and help in this regard. So if nothing else, I hope what we've talked about today leaves you with a thought to go in and see what your organisation can do to help.
We're joined today by His Royal Highness Prince William, who 3 years ago launched Homewards, which is a programme working right across the UK to make homelessness rare, brief and unrepeated. And today is a significant day in his mission because it marks the launch of the Homelessness Data Lab, made up of over 25 organisations exploring how data and technology can help prevent homelessness earlier, work better for frontline services and ultimately support people at the right time.
The really good news is that there's a growing body of evidence that homeless prevention can work.
Could you tell us a bit more about the Data Lab? Because I think this is a really exciting project.
It really is. I think, look, what we've heard is there's no one single cause of homelessness, and it can happen for a multitude of reasons, and that means that we really do need to better support frontline staff and services to be able to detect risk and intervene. So the Data Lab is really designed to explore how to make that possible. Because if we can, to your point, if we can make it predictable, we can prevent it.
There's no one problem that fixes homelessness. It's multifaceted. It's many different things. So people interact with services to support and help get them back into society and back on track at different points.
There isn't a city in the world that doesn't have the problem of having the data is scattered across multiple agencies, and nobody who's working with the families actually has the whole view of everything. And so they're not able to see when those multiple risk factors start piling up. So what we are trying to do is to integrate the information across agencies so that we can first look and see what are those predictive pathways that result in homelessness.
And so we're very excited about the work we've been doing with the Smart Data Foundry. It's fully anonymized because respecting the trust we have with our customers is paramount. But then they combine it with data from government and other organizations. And they can do that at a local level that then helps local authority and council take action. And so what we're seeing and what we're hearing directly from customers is that lower income families in particularly have been really disproportionately impacting. And through the conversations we have every day, we offer a service where customer can walk in a branch and sit down with one of our great colleagues and just have a chat about their finances. If you've got the right people, listening carefully, asking the right questions, you can definitely prevent it.
If we can, first of all, you go back to the thread of the Data Lab and the ability to apply the AI technology to that, to find links that perhaps we wouldn't have as humans identified and detected, and to be able to look at those vulnerabilities far sooner. We've deployed or are deploying AI agents that will enable the frontline worker to focus on the individuals and the families that need the support the most. Again, going back to that human connection, and it will capture the case notes and organise that effectively, automatically and efficiently in the background. And that means that when an individual is sat in front of a support worker, they're being heard, they're being listened to, they're being looked in the eye. So we're really proud to be able to use AI in that way to release human capacity and enable those frontline workers. We can only win from that.
We're learning from programs around the world that if you are able to identify the vulnerable households when they're in a point of crisis, that short-term interventions can be really successful at avoiding that crisis and preventing the trauma of homelessness.
430,000 people experiencing homelessness in the UK. That's 4 times the size of Wembley Stadium. Homelessness is not inevitable. It is entirely preventable. It is predictable. Many of you will not realise the potential you actually have to fix and help in this regard. So if nothing else, I hope what we've talked about today leaves you with a thought to go in and see what your organisation can do to help.